Millions of people were wrong about us. They had been told a story and they believed it until they came and saw for themselves. Right now, we are seeing this because of the FIFA World Cup. Something extraordinary is happening across the internet and across the United States. People from dozens of countries are arriving in the United States for the first time ever. And what they are finding does not match what they are told. They expected to find hostility, but instead they found kindness. They expected to find division, but instead they found generosity and unity. They expected to find chaos, and they found a people who love deeply, serve freely, and welcome strangers as if they were family. One viral post simply put, quote, "We were wrong about Americans, and we owe them an apology." Now, I want you to sit with this for just a moment, because that sentence, "we were wrong and we owe you an apology," that sentence, I hope, is about to be spoken again. Not about Americans, but about us, as members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Because in the next 7 years, the entire world is not just going to be passing through Utah. They are going to be coming here. They are going to come to our doorstep. They are going to come to Temple Square. They are going to come to our streets, maybe our wards and our neighborhoods. 3 different times. This is 3 massive, historic, once-in-a-generation event. And the Lord did not schedule these 3 events by accident. I want you to think about that. The Lord did not schedule these 3 events by accident. The Lord is doing his work. In 2027, next year, the doors of the Salt Lake City Temple will open to the world for the first time in 134 years. 134 years. And they are expecting millions of visitors to walk through these doors, to walk through the halls, and to learn about what happens in the sacred house of the Lord. Then, in 2030, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints will turn 200 years old. 2 centuries. And every camera, every journalist, every historian will be asking, who are these people? This celebration will be big. The church is already planning for it. And then in 2034, the world's greatest athletes will land in Salt Lake City for the Winter Olympics. And the first faces they will see when they step off the plane will be ours. Members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints who volunteer to make these Winter Olympics magical and to show the world who we are. The question is not whether the world is going to be coming to Utah. The question is, will we be ready for them when they get here? Now, I want to just show you some of the reels, and I'm not going to pull them up, but if you search Europeans in the US World Cup, you will see so many reels. And this, I don't know about you guys, but this is like my algorithm lately because I love these videos so much. But they are going around showing how they get free refills on sodas when they order a meal or having ice in every single drink. They're talking about going to Costco's and Walmart or In-N-Outs. They're just seeing what America is for the first time. They're seeing how generous people are. They're seeing how we dunk our pizza in ranch dressing. And it's all fun and games, right? Like it's all funny and fun and also heartwarming to watch. But what I think is most interesting is that what continues through these reels is that they had a preconceived idea of Americans, right? And they came and realized, wow, they're kind. They're not mean. They're not at war. There's not riots in the streets on every corner. There's good food, all these things, right? And I'm so excited, and I think I'm starting to see how God truly can do his work. And it's all because of the FIFA World Cup. We're seeing how when you get people together and you allow them to see things how they really are and not just how they are portrayed online, people realize that, look, we're not that different, and there are some really good things. And I think that's one thing too that we need to pay attention to, is that a lot of what we think we know comes from the internet, comes from social media, comes from people with an agenda to get other people to not like people. I mean, really, that is how people gain power in this world, is if they can spark division and hatred and misrepresentation, and that they think, oh, wow, I don't ever want to go to America because they are X, Y, and Z. And yet, because of soccer or football, right? Because of this sport, people are coming to America and seeing who we are, and not just what the propaganda is. And how does this relate to these 3 events that are coming to Utah? Well, people have a lot of misconceptions about us. People don't think that we worship Jesus Christ. People don't think that we believe in God. People don't think that we're generous. People don't think that we do enough to help end world hunger or whatever. And there's going to be an opportunity for people to come and see, if they want to come and see our culture, to come and see what we believe. If they want to experience the full Utah experience, they would go to church on Sunday. They would visit Temple Square. They would go visit the humanitarian buildings. So as we prepare for these 3 huge events coming to Utah, where all eyes will be on Utah, I want you to remember the people at the World Cup. They didn't change their minds because someone argued with them online. They didn't change their minds because someone sent them a pamphlet. They didn't change their minds because someone won a debate. They changed their minds because people showed up, because they saw it for themselves. They saw exactly who we are and what we stand for. This is exactly what is coming for this church. The Lord is not asking us to convince the world. He is asking us to be ready. So when they show up, they can see something that they can't explain away. Something that stops them in their tracks and makes them say, we were wrong, and we owe them an apology. I believe that the Lord is aligning all of these events to help with the majesty of this moment, and for the Lord to prepare a people for the second coming of Jesus Christ. And I just wanted to say something to whoever needs to hear this right now. If you have ever felt embarrassed about what you believe, if someone has ever laughed at you for watching Signs of the Times, if your coworkers think you're weird, or your family thinks you're too intense, or someone online has made you feel like you are crazy, I need you to hear this. You're not crazy. You're not early. You're on time. The world is going to be coming to us, And the Lord knew, he always knew, that he would need people exactly like you. People who have been watching, people who have been preparing, people who already know who we are, so that when the world shows up asking questions, you are ready with an answer. And that's not an accident. That is the Lord calling you to stand where you are. I would love to know your thoughts and opinions on this down below. How do you think God is positioning the world to see the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, to witness for themselves the majesty of the moment, that the Lord is preparing a people for the second coming? And how do you think the Lord is positioning these events right now, including the FIFA World Cup, to have people come to the United States of America and see for themselves who we are and look beyond what they see or read or hear online? Maybe this experience will help others be like, wow, maybe I should experience something before believing what random people online say. And I think that's the true point, is that all of these videos are pointing out the fact that they had a misconception about us. And then their minds were changed when they saw the kindness, the generosity. And I believe that the same thing on a larger scale even could happen when the world comes to Utah for these 3 events. You may think, oh, well, the temple open house, they're planning on millions of people coming to this. So this will be an opportunity if we allow it to be. Maybe the 200-year anniversary will be big or great. I don't know what that's going to look like. But for sure, I think the grand finale for getting everyday people to Utah will be the Winter Olympics. And this will be a time for us to shine, for us to show our love and generosity and our love of our God and neighbor. And we can welcome all who come. And I hope that they will say, wow, we didn't know. And we're so sorry for misjudging you. Anyway, I love this. I would love to know your thoughts. Let me know in the comments. Let me know if I missed something that you think is important. And I can't wait to talk to you soon. If you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. I love talking about the gospel of Jesus Christ. I love talking about the majesty of the moment and how the Lord is preparing us for his return. I hope you have a great day, and we'll talk again soon.